The Shadow's Journey in Evermore Forest. In a small village on the outskirts of an old British city, 4 friends gathered: Jack, the daring adventurer; Emma, the archaeologist obsessed with mysteries; Leo, the journalist in search of truth; and Sophie, the quiet girl with an unexpected courage hidden in her heart. They had heard an ancient legend about Evermore Forest, where it was said that anyone who entered at night never returned. The 4 decided to explore the forest after Leo found an old article talking about the Shadow Gate, a mysterious portal hidden deep within the forest, rumored to lead to another world. They packed their gear, lights, and supplies and set off at sunset, despite warnings from the villagers. As they entered the forest, everything was unnaturally quiet. The towering trees blocked the sky, and the wind whispered eerie melodies. Emma was constantly drawing maps, Leo was snapping photos, Jack took the lead, and Sophie observed everything with her curious eyes. After hours of walking, they came across an old, decrepit wooden cabin. They decided to enter, hoping to find clues. Inside, they found a large, shattered mirror with words etched on its surface: "Do not look twice." As they pondered its meaning, their lights suddenly went out, and faint noises emerged from the depths of the cabin. Outside the cabin, they noticed a new path that hadn't been there before. It led them to a giant twisted tree, where they found a circular carving on the ground resembling a gate. Suddenly, a strange light emerged from the carving, and the wind began to swirl violently around them. They found themselves in an entirely different place, a realm shrouded in mist, with trees that seemed alive and strange sounds coming from every direction. They tried to stick together, but shadows began to appear from within the fog. These were humanoid shapes but faceless. The shadows started chasing them, and they ran as fast as they could. Emma noticed that the shadows avoided the light, so she lit a torch, giving them a chance to escape. They discovered another cabin in this dark realm, inside which they found a map pointing to the Gate of Return. However, to reach it, they had to cross the Lake of Souls. When they reached the lake, the water was eerily still, but its reflections were strange. It didn't reflect their faces but scenes from their pasts. As Sophie approached the water, a voice resembling her late mother's called to her. It was a trick, as a shadow from the lake tried to pull her in. Jack quickly jumped and saved her. Finally, they arrived at the Gate of Return, carved into a massive rock. However, it was surrounded by large shadows. Emma remembered the words on the mirror: "Do not look twice." She instructed them to close their eyes while crossing. They started walking toward the gate as the shadows loomed closer, their breaths quickening with each step. When they crossed, they found themselves back at the edge of Evermore Forest, at the exact moment they had entered, as if no time had passed. But when they looked back, they saw their reflections in a small mirror hanging from a tree, smiling at them with an eerie grin. The friends left the forest, but something within them had changed. Fear lingered, yet so did courage and camaraderie. Still, none of them dared to return to Evermore Forest again. The end.